not all adventures require leaving home. Todd Franklin's journey started within himself.
I was 27 years old and, you know, had a drug problem and a drinking problem and an eating problem. Picture every meal you eat is Thanksgiving. You eat till you can't eat no more, and you wander over to the couch and you fall asleep. One day you wake up and you're, 375 pounds. The doctor was pretty blunt. He said that I wasn't going to make it a whole lot longer. That was a dangerous zone to be that good size. And he says, you just keep eating like this, you're going to die. And, that was the beginning of really huge changes for me.
Bring it around now, bring your legs up good.
Todd had gastric bypass surgery and quickly lost 140 pounds. But when the weight started to come back, he realized he needed to change more than his eating habits.
I try to get at least an hour of cardio work every day, and then I mix that in with push-ups, sit-ups, and some brief workouts at the weight stations.
Down to a healthy 200 pounds, Todd's weight loss left him with another problem, sagging skin. He looks to Dr. Semira Bayati for help.
Mr. Franklin, hi, I'm Dr. Bayati. Welcome.
Nice to meet you.
Please have a seat.
Thank you.
So, let's see, I was looking at the questionnaire that you had filled out. I understand that you're interested in getting rid of some extra skin around your abdomen, is that correct?
Yeah, it's after my weight loss, even though I've reached the weight that I wanted to, I just can't get rid of the extra skin.
That's not unusual after losing 175 pounds. That's a lot of weight.
Sounds like a whole person.
Absolutely, you have lost a whole person. But anybody who loses 175, regardless of the age, is going to have some excess skin. So tell me this, how has this weight loss affected you?
As happy as I am in setting the goal and reaching the goal of the weight loss, it just, I don't know, psychologically, it feels incomplete.
Okay.
As much as thin as I can look or feel in clothes, if I take my clothes off or I go somewhere in public, it starts, excuses or explaining,
right.
and I just don't want that anymore. I just want to just be normal.
So it's affecting your self-confidence, and you feel like you can't do all the stuff that you want to do because of this excess skin?
Absolutely. I mean, here we are at Newport Beach, and it's
a beach community.
It's a
People
beach
are in bathing
community.
suits during the summer.
It is, and it's uncomfortable. All the stuff I wanted to do that I lost the weight for, it's not really possible. Being just fat is almost acceptable in a way, but this is like an odd look, I mean, it really is just excess skin.
Okay, let's take a look. And basically, what we're going to take care of is all of this excess skin here, and also the suprapubic area, which is this region. It's not uncommon that with weight loss, this area falls too.
I started really gaining weight around 8 years old. I was kind of a latchkey kid, and one of the things that I had to do was I had to cook all my own meals. So I would bake cakes and cook meals, it became a hobby. And it was just an emotional crutch. And that was my friend, food was my friend.
After we take care of all of this extra skin, we tighten your abdominal muscles. So when we redrape the skin, you will have a nice tight belly. And you can see you have excess tissue going all the way around. So we basically do what is called the central body lift. We get rid of all of the excess tissue in the mid portion of the trunk, going all the way back to get a nice contour. So when you wear pants, it doesn't hang over. So he was carrying most of his weight around his midsection. And the weight loss affected that area most drastically. And that's why we have so much excess skin there as opposed to his legs or his arms, which look wonderful.
I'm hoping to be able to take off my shirt and feel like everybody else. I live in California, and I want to go to the beach, and I don't want to be the guy with the t-shirt in the water.
Todd Franklin had what we in the medical community call a cushigoid look. To you, that means round in the middle, like a teddy bear. He stored most of his fat around his waist, which in a way was lucky for Todd because most of his excess skin is limited to that area.
On the morning of the surgery, Todd arrives with his mom, Karen.
It's a culmination of a fantasy since I was 8 years old. To not be the fat guy anymore, because, psychologically speaking, I still feel that way.
And I'm going to pinch you.
That much, huh?
Dr. Bayati will remove a section of skin from Todd's waist that extends nearly all the way around his body.
You doing okay, Todd?
This is the trust in your doctor time. It's like those things out of my control.
Have a pleasant dream.
We'll take good care of you. I'm excited about this. It'll be great for him. He's intelligent, he's attractive, you know, he's young. He has a lot going for him. All right, tell us first.
Dr. Bayati starts by removing skin and fat from one side of Todd's back.
This side is done. Now we're gonna go do the other side.
The swath of skin continues around to Todd's front. It expands to 13 inches high across his abdomen. Then the abdominal muscles are sutured a full 2 inches closer together to give him a firm, flat belly.
275.
In all, Dr. Bayati removes more than 5 pounds of excess skin from Todd's waist.
5.4 pounds total.
She pulls the remaining skin together and closes the incision.
So we make a half-moon incision right under the belly button and create a little tunnel for it.
His belly button reappears through its new location. Finally, she revises the raised and discolored scar from Todd's gastric bypass operation and makes her last closing stitches.
Go ahead and cut. So he's all done and he looks great. Nice and tight all the way around. It went really well, and I think he's going to be happy with his results. After about the first week, he can straighten out and get on with life, and then he can get ready for bathing suit season.
4 hours after he entered the OR, Todd rolls into the recovery room.
You did great. You're welcome, sweetie.
Coming up, Todd Franklin reveals his beach... After Todd Franklin's dramatic weight loss of 170 pounds, his belly hung from his body like a deflated balloon.
All of this is excess tissue.
Dr. Semira Bayati removed a section of skin 13 inches high. 9 weeks later, Todd prepares to strut his stuff in the California sunshine.
This is my first weekend that I have full clearance to be active again, enjoy life, and it's a beautiful day. I feel like now I can participate in that.
This is why I like coming to the beach. Get the stuff that you don't get anywhere else.
Before this surgery, all the workout time in the gym, all the exercise, all the millions of crunches showed nothing. Now I can see some of the results of the work I did before. And, you know, the more stuff I do, the more I get to see. And I think it's important. You know, if you don't have any kind of measuring stick to feel better about yourself, it's going to be a tough road.
We're here at Newport Beach. We're just kind of hanging out. You know, I feel good enough to get out and get more of a tan and just do the things that normal people do that I wouldn't have done before. We're going to see if we can get some boogie boarding done, get some water, catch some waves, look at some girls. That's what summer's about.
When I look at the mirror now, the difference is astronomical. I mean, it's amazing. Yeah, I can see contours, and I can see the shape of a normal person, and it's a good feeling. It's something I haven't been able to do before, you know, in a long time.
It's nice to be out, enjoy summer again, you know, and it's a new feeling to come out here as a different person.
The surgery was for me, and it was for my state of mind. Before the surgery, I could never go shirtless, or I just wouldn't want to. The shame would be there. Now it's possible. To get rid of so much love handles and, you know, gosh, an extra spare tire of skin, I throw away my fat clothes now, because I'm never gonna go back. Plastic surgery, to me, was just a step in the process. It's a stage to get me, you know, the ability to go farther. So now, it's up to me to get back, get in the gym, and do all the things that got me this far, and then I can take it to another level. And I'm ready to do that.